Before we talk about project managing software, I want to share a little story because stories are fun sometimes when they have a happy ending and somewhat depressing when they don't. Now, this was a fun story until the ending happened, which was not that fun. But it's related to project management software directly. It turns out that in 2008, I built my own project management software. How I came out to do that, it's a long story. But anyways, I spent a year and a half working 10, 12 hour days developing what I would think would be an amazing project management tool online that could track time, hours, you could do invoicing, you could assign tasks, work with groups, etc., etc., and that it would become a fantastic source of income and happiness. And at the end of a year and a half, I ran out of money and nothing worked out. I started Grumo Media and things looked up a little bit, and here I am right now, 5 years later. Actually, more than 5 years, since 2008. Anyways, I'm gonna share with you the little story just so you can see that I have some background, very close background related to project management software. So this is my story. I created a tool called PointKit. You can go to pointkit.com. Right now the server is down because it got hacked. But anyways, it's still there and it's functioning, somewhat functional. You could create an account and play with it, and you could assign tasks and upload files and all that stuff. Most of it is not really working right now, and definitely right now it's hacked. It doesn't work at all. But anyways, I did spend a year and a half building this, and it was fantastic. The only problem was that it didn't work out. But this guy right here, his name is Dustin Rosenstein. If you are a geeky person like myself, you would know maybe that this person is very influential in Silicon Valley. Yeah, that guy right there, because he's related to this other guy, Dustin Moskovitz. Now, this guy may sound more familiar because I think he was mentioned on a very famous Hollywood book, a book and a movie called The Social Network. Why? Because they both are closely related, not family related, but business related to this guy, this really nerdy looking person, which happens to be one of the richest individuals in the world right now, and is the founder of Facebook. Yes, Mark Zuckerberg. Dustin Rosenstein was the CTO, original CTO, Chief Technical Officer at Facebook, and Dustin Moskovitz was one of the co-founders. Yeah. So they were related to Facebook. And well, we're gonna get to the story pretty soon. Well, just to mention right now, Dustin Rosenstein, it's worth about $150 million. Nothing compared to his friend Dustin Moskovitz, $9 billion net worth. And of course, Mark Zuckerberg in the high 20s or something like that, $billion. Anyways, I had an opportunity to work with both Dustin and Dustin Rosenstein. Yes, that is me. A little bit younger, probably around the time that I created PointKit in 2008. Because these two guys, they quit Facebook. They could have literally retired, but these are really entrepreneurial minded people. They care more about solving big problems than retiring buying an island or a country. And they decided to create their own project management software, Asana.com. You can go there. It's still available, and it's free to a certain number of people. A very robust project management tool that I actually recommend. Anyways, when they were starting out, they were looking for engineers, for developers, and I submitted my application. I said, you know what, I've been developing this. It hasn't really gone anywhere. I'm just a one individual trying to create this big monster application, but I built everything from the ground up by myself, alone. I taught myself how to program, JavaScript, absolutely everything, and it's like about 80% done. And I sent an email and I applied, and Dustin Rosenstein replied himself, and actually nothing happened. So this is how was my life after. I went into depression and drinking gin tonics every day because nothing happened. So I'm going to show you Justin's email, the PointKit demo, and a lessons article. And maybe this is not quite related to project management itself, but I thought, you could take a break and listen to this little story. It's not going to take that long anyways. So let's go and see Justin's email. It's November 24th. I say I apply for the web developer position at Asana. I say that I built this all by myself. Then Justin says, could you send me a pointed invitation? Then I say, yeah, here it is. It's what's working, half working, not working. And then he gets back to me a few days later and he says, Point is really cool. Were you the sole designer of the project? When you say you're not the best coder in the world, are you just being modest, or do you still feel you're early in your developing as an engineer? And the reality is that I'm completely self-trained. I haven't gone to computer science school or anything. So basically, my code is a big chorizo mess. It's somewhat functional, and that's what I said. Then I said I finished the teaser video, blah blah blah, and silence, radio silence forever. Unfortunately, that was my only interaction with Justin Rosenstein. Ideally, I could have worked for Asana and now be a multimillionaire. Who knows? Probably not, because they haven't exited at this point. But it would have been very nice to work with people of that caliber and just very, very talented, smart people. Anyways, it was really nice to see that there was an interest. After a year and a half of work, that's kind of like the only thing I have to show for, is that one of the top engineers in Silicon Valley looked at my project and thought, literally, PointKit is really cool. Somebody thought it was cool. So I did a demo for it, a video demo. Actually, this is my first demo video ever, is this one.
PointKit is a simple and beautifully designed online project collaboration service that helps you and your team become more productive and get paid faster. This is how it works. 1. Manage tasks. Create a project task.
Blah, blah, blah. Create projects, invoice for your labor.
Update your team are always only 4 easy steps away from getting paid. Be proactive. Get productive. Sign up for free now.
PointKit. Sign up for free at PointKit.com. Yeah, so that was I hired a voiceover, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this was literally my first demo video for my application. And after that, because I ran out of money, I had the skills to do this, and I decided, okay, maybe I can do another of these videos for a startup that is willing to pay me money to do so. And it's so happy that it's happened that a startup called Samify, which got acquired by Twitter later on, paid me $500 to do a video. And after that, I saw this is not enough, I need to blah blah blah. I did a video for hipmonk.com for free, and eventually people start paying more money because it actually takes a lot of work to do one of these videos properly, professionally. So there you go. This is just to prove that I built my own project management software tool, and the reality is that there's a very competitive market. There's tons of tools out there, and it's gonna be very hard to find a tool that really satisfies all your specific needs, and that's why I never ended up using, and to this day, a project management tool, because if you have a workflow and one of the steps is not easy to implement in the tool, then you have to either create a hack or build it yourself. It's tricky, and I like things that are simple, and free. Now, if you want to look about see all the project management tools out there, just go to the Wikipedia comparison of project management software. There is hundreds of tools out there. The ones I'm just gonna recommend a couple of them for you, and that should be more than enough to get started. If not, you can use my own system, which I'll share with you, which may be perfect for you. Hey, did you enjoy this video? If you want to see more like this, just subscribe here. If you want a free gift, click here. Yeah. Which one is going to be the one you click?